Hello and welcome to another edition of Dateline Lagos. I am Bisi Adebayo. First, the highlights of what's expected on the program. Governor Ambode expresses the state government's capacity to reform the moribund National Stadium in Lagos. Governor Ambode affirms his administration's commitment to the Cleaner Lagos initiative as he signs the Environmental Management and Protection Bill into law. Commuters react as new fares for bus rapid transport lag bus takes effect. Also on the program, Lagos State Government sensitizes commercial and transport operators in the Central Business District on preventing fire outbreaks and the utilization of the upgraded bus terminal at Tafawa Balewa Square. Let's begin with environmental matters. The Lagos State Governor, Mr. Ambode, last week signed the Environmental Management and Protection Bill into law. Governor Ambode said the law will drive the Cleaner Lagos initiative and address the gap in the sanitation of the state.
Governor Ambode appends his signature to formally turn the Environmental Management and Protection Bill into law. The objectives of the law are to provide a clean, safe and healthy environment for all residents in the state. Governor Ambode says the state sanitation laws were outdated and could no longer apply to present-day condition, and that's why this one that consolidates all existing state laws relating to the environment is in force.
When we assumed office just about, let's say, 20 months ago, it was glaring to us that we needed to make determined efforts towards water, sanitation and hygiene. It was disconcerting that dysentery and other pandemics were on the rise with serious implications for our public health expenditure. I had a choice, either to allow us to excessively on treating preventive hygiene-based diseases or tackle the root cause of the problem. The major motivating factor outside of the financial burden this issue was putting on the state was the fact that the greatest casualties of this needless situation are actually our children. We needed to address it immediately with a comprehensive mix of measures. We identified our major environmental laws were out of date and based on solid information. They no longer apply to our present day conditions. While charting a new direction, it became quickly apparent that government on its own will struggle to bear the cost of the wholesale change while meeting its other obligations, other equally important sectors. It was necessary to make investor-friendly laws, track the type of capital we need to further our development agenda, and then sustainable goals. We believe it is worth the risk involved in changing the legislative framework if the reward is a healthier and a cleaner Lagos for our children who are actually our future.
The law allows the state government to collaborate with an environmental consortium to manage waste and establish agencies that would engage over 27,500 residents in daily community sanitation under the Cleaner Lagos initiative.
Under the Cleaner Lagos initiative, the commercial sector will be serviced by licensed waste management operators. Those we refer to as PSP right now, while an environmental consortium will provide waste collection, processing, and disposal services for residential properties through a long-term concession. Over the concession period, the consortium will be deploying a large, multi-dimensional fleet of over 20 landfill and transfer loading station management vehicles, 590 new rear-end loader compactors, 140 operational vehicles, and close to 900,000 new bins, which all of them will be electronically tracked and monitored by a new unit. Public Utilities Monitoring Assurance Unit under the Ministry of Environment. The consortium will be expected to run a 24-hour operation at transfer loading stations. We are constructing multiple engineered landfills simultaneously as we roll out phased closures of our existing dump sites, a major cause of our groundwater and air pollution. We are creating 27,500 new jobs. in what is essentially a poverty elevation initiative. Yes, we have people who have contracts to sweep the streets, but do they really sweep Ayobo? Are they in Ijede? Are they in Badagry? So what we're proposing is that we have sweepers in all the 377 wards across the state. We're introducing incentives such as tax reliefs and healthcare, life, injury and accident insurance benefits to reflect our desire to tackle the issue of poverty and the chronic unemployment crisis. Community sanitation workers will receive all these benefits. Everyone, from the cart pushers to the existing PSPs and casual workers at the dump sites, have been considered in this new law and will be accommodated within the new environmental regime. Daily activity, not just once a month. And that's why we cancelled the environmental sanitation that we monthly. It doesn't make sense, and it doesn't give us the real reflection that we need to clean up the city.
The chairman, Lagos State House of Assembly Committee on the Environment, commends the governor for his passion to evolve the environmental laws in the state, adding that the passage of the bill attests to the cordial relationship existing between the executive and the legislature.
This is a bill that has created a trust fund, and the essential reason for creating this trust fund is to have pool of resources and allow for meaningful development and other stakeholders in the environment family to contribute towards meaningful development of the environment. Excellency, this is a noble idea which we must appreciate the House and, more importantly, your humble self, because you believe so much in the environment and you are working to ensure that Lagos is clean once again. 40 members of the House have thrown their weight and support behind this laudable and groundbreaking bill.
The Environmental Management and Protection Law is expected to minimize the strain on the infrastructure of waste disposal because of high influx of people into Lagos State. Apart from safeguarding the environment, the law, when it is fully operational, will also assist in reducing unemployment, as it will provide more job opportunities and avenues of wealth creation for residents.